Dude, this righteous fear, man, it's different, man. It's it's provocative, man. I mean, I don't even know what that means. It gets the people going.
Aspirations, nothing. So my supposed to be is not answering his phone. Why? I don't know. I didn't call him about 20, 30 times because I am on my period, on my break. And guess what I'm doing, y'all? Guess what I'm doing? I'm heading to my house. I had to get my friend to pick me up. Again, on my break, I had to get my friend, which I have a car that he has access to 24/7, which is no reason why he could not bring me the pads himself. I swear to God, if this is in the house with I'm gonna flash. He gonna see a side of me that I've been trying to hold back. I've been trying not to let this side of me out for a long time. I'm sorry, friend, that you even had to go through this. Girl, go.
From Harlem, New York. Put your cigarettes out and pull your panties out. Put your hands together. Mr.
Salute, squad, and welcome back to class. We got a good one, guys. Today we're going to take care of some vocabulary. We're going to go over some of the vocabulary that you might hear over here at the channel. All right, guys? A lot of you that have been watching me for a while, y'all kind of know the lingo, but we do have a lot of new people coming on over, and they think I just be making up words. I do. You know, I'm the master. I'm known for making up my own words. But we speaking codes over here, guys. We speaking codes. Understand this is the Underground Railroad. We do have to accommodate YouTube guidelines. So certain things we can't say, just can't flat out say. But today, guys, we're gonna start with what is a Helluva Son and how to avoid being one, guys. So let's jump right in. A Helluva Son is just my way of saying beta male, guys. It's about how you was raised, right? Because how you was raised make up your core belief system. Your core belief system makes up your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is your Holy Spirit. And if that's fucked up, then sir, your results and your life fucked up. You know what I mean? And there's no way around that. I can't sugarcoat that. There's no nice way to say that other than to lie to you. You know what I mean? A lot of men have not converted from Adam to Abraham. A lot of men have not took that MGTOW journey, that they have not gotten into that relationship with themselves. So they choose to remain Adam. Those men will tell you that somebody did something to them, the modern woman, their mother, God himself. But trust me when I tell you, 80% of stagnant motherfuckers choose to be stagnant, bro. Know what I mean? Oh yeah, guys. And that go for the ladies too. Ain't nobody doing anything to you. Those are all consequences from your choices and your decisions. All right, so today we definitely going to go over what is a Helluva Son. So whenever you hear me say that, from today going further, you would absolutely know. It'll trigger off in your head. You know what I mean, guys? Now, keep in mind, it's a generalization. It's a term used to identify one of the four beta males. We know over here that these are our beta males, guys. Keep in mind, every beta male is not the same, guys. There are some beta males that we can help. There are some beta males that are going to convert themselves into alphas or sigmas. Trust and believe that. There are some beta males that are not going to stay. They are not going to remain beta males and just lie and eat crab legs. And we're going to go over that. We're going to go over that. That's going to be another day. We're going to go over the crab leg. That's another term you might hear me say over here at the School of Common Sense. You know what I mean? We're going to definitely go over that. But sticking to what we're talking about today, you have a lot of people that can't admit to their title. You know how modern women, bitches and hoes, they don't like to get called that, right? They know they bitches and hoes, but they don't want to be called that. You got a lot of guys. They don't want to be called beta males. You know what I mean? That just sounds bad to them. It just hits the ear wrong. So they'll dress up the title and they'll call themselves modern men. They'll call themselves nice guys, geek squad, simps. Some even call themselves thugs, hood niggas. They say, I'm a hood nigga. Y'all know them as Pookie. But this is our lingo over here, guys. A hell of a son is somebody who was raised off false beliefs. So they have a false belief system. They got miseducation. Their Holy Spirit, which is their subconscious mind, which is their core beliefs, which they instilled from their childhood, is fucked up. It's tainted, guys. So you see how some people walking around here fucked up and don't even know they have a problem. They never took the time to stop, look in the mirror, and realize, yo, it's me. It's me. Oh shit, it's me. Nah, they haven't done that. A lot of people, 80% on both genders, walking around here like they good, like they shit don't stink, and they the problem. They the problem. All right, guys. So you see, that's how four type of beta males, our alphas and sigmas, is not on that chart right there. The goal is to get up off that chart. That's your goal. So for my guys, if you don't have a purpose, remember your purpose is to always be educating yourself and always get into the knowledge so that you can get the fuck up off that chart. All right? It's no need to deflecting your title, right? I'm sure a lot of us is gonna be nice guys. A lot of us are just blue pill men that mean well. We want to do the right thing. We don't want to be a part of this bullshit. We want to love on women because that's what we've been programmed to do. It's in our simp chip nature. You know what I mean? So we're just nice guys. We're just blue pill specialists. We walk around here like if the shit that we see ain't the shit we see because it's not what we want it to be. You know what I mean? Those are our nice guys. Then we got our geek squads. Those guys are, their head is so far in the books and in the studies, that's great. But they lack the experience. They lack the experience needed to keep their head above the water in this fast moving society. The society moves and it evolves daily. You know what I mean? What was new and fresh information today might not be that fresh tomorrow. You might need to stick your head in another book tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm going, Geek Squad guys? Get out of them books and get into the experience. You know what I mean? A lot of things you're going to need ain't in them books. This is why when you meet something, a situation in real life that you can't run to them books because you ain't memorized them, you can't adapt, you can't adjust. You know what I mean? It's no improvision with you guys, and you're gonna need that in life. You know what I mean? Because it's no proven, it's no one way, it's no one direct path. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to make adjustments, twists, and turns. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to sail that boat. And trust me, the waters is not, it's not easy. It's not gonna be a smooth sail all the way through. And then we got the bottom tier of our beta male chart, guys. These guys are the guys that you might just want to cut off, or you might just want to refrain from altogether, because ain't no change in these dummies, guys. Ain't no change in these dummies, guys. The bottom tier is definitely going to be your plantation bros, bro. The bottom tier is going to be your Helluva Sons. Now, there you go. You see, you get your first question answered. Is all beta males Helluva Sons? No, guys. All beta males are not Helluva Sons. You know what I mean? And then you're going to ask me, is all single mother sons Helluva Sons? No.
Remember you in prayer. Anyone else have a word from the Lord, a testimony of God's goodness? Come home drunk from school, laying up with men, out there prostituting, having oral sex with my mouth, licking me in balls.
Squad, let me tell you, bro, it's more Helluva Sons with two parents than a little bit, bro. This is a Helluva Son is not just delegated to a single mother child, single mother raised child, bro. No. All right? So there's another question of yours that I answered right there for you, right off the top, right off the rip. All right? Guys, you remember this picture here? This picture caused a stir over here. This is your Helluva Son right here, guys. This is your modern day Helluva Son, guys. You know what I mean? We're going to go over 15 traits of a Helluva Son. All right, guys? Y'all see the thumbnail? This is your Helluva Son, guys. They can't help it. They can't help it. Now, I'm going to go over some traits. And all I ask is that if you see any of these traits in you, then you work on that. You go work on that. You shouldn't be running around here acting like you don't have a purpose after today's live. All right? You will know what you need to fix. Because when I go over these 15 traits, if any one of these 15 traits get you triggered and get you thinking that you can stump the teacher, when I'm fitting to go over some psychological facts, you know, the facts that you could argue with your damn self, you know what I mean? Then you know that's something you need to work on. You know what I mean? I triggered you. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's what we do over here, guys. We give our work. We look at ourselves. We do self-evaluation. We take self-accountability and we fix us. We fix us so that when we come across some fuck shit, we can absolutely guarantee without a shadow of a doubt, it's not us. Why? Because we fixed us first. You know what I mean? A lot of us got to get that in our spirit. We can't go judging and being so opinionated on other folks and other genders when we haven't fixed ourselves. You know what I mean? You can judge, but judge you first. Make sure you judge you first, because we going to get you. We going to judge you. All right? So let's start, yo. Hit my music, man, and let's go over some traits. Hopefully none of you guys have these traits in you, and if you do, get rid of that shit.
If the shoe fits, let them wear it.
All right, y'all. Let the beat play. Let the beat play. We're going to start with our list, bro. You know what I mean? So that we all on the same page, bro. I need y'all to understand that Helluva Sons are parasitic in nature, guys. They are the liabilities in our society, bro. They're a liability to everybody but themselves. They take way more than they give or that they're able to produce. These are the leeches in the society, in our society. You know, the folks that are victims, they feel like success is supposed to be given to them. Or they try to weasel their way to success by taking all sorts of shortcuts and shit. When we know ain't no shortcuts in life, guys. So we gonna take it on. We gonna start it, guys. We gonna get it popping. You know what I mean? We gonna get it popping. I'll rotate the picture. But that's the example. That's our example of a Helluva Son, guys. We learn when we have examples. All right? Number one, guys. Bottom 25% of earners, bro. This is why it's going to be a ever constant fight for you to go from Adam to Abraham, guys. Because no, it's not about having money, bro. Some of the most realest alphas and sigmas, they don't have the amount of money your celebrities have, bro. But their energy is undeniable. And their relationship with God is undeniable. Because that's all it comes down to. You know what I mean? All that materialistic shit, all that money, all that bullshit that they be talking about down here on earth, these earthly folks, these ways of the world, worldlians, you can't get into the place that where we gonna go with that shit. It says that throughout the Bible, you know what I mean? When he say a rich man is not welcome into the gates, when he say that, he's not talking about a man that went and got it out the mud so that he can live comfortably. He's talking about these overindulged individuals, these dummies in the box, these dudes that think they flashy clothes, they're designer, you know what I mean? All the shit that don't really matter, they think that count. You know what I mean? So if you running around here with that mentality, or if you doing it for the money and only the money, and you don't have a why, then you a Helluva Son, bro. You a Helluva Son, because when you do it for just the money without the why, without having the why, guess what you gonna spend that money on, bro? You gonna spend that money on something foolish. You gonna spend that money on coochie. That's what you gonna spend that money on. You know what I mean? That's what you gonna spend that money on. Like when you look at the brother in the box right here, guys. What you think this man spent his money on? Why you think this man is in the bottom 25% of earners, guys? What you think this man wake up with on his mind, guys? Like most beta males. Most beta males wake up with coochie on their mind. They only go to work to fund the coochie. They only clean their ass in hopes of getting coochie. Meaning if you remove the coochie, the nigga wouldn't even work. The nigga wouldn't need no batteries, bro. It's all about your motivation, bro. It's all about your motivation. You gotta be able to be self-motivated, and it can't be for coochie. Alright? Or you gonna stay at that bottom 25%, bro. My guy Ruben, what up, my guy? What's going on, my guy? Yes, sir. Number 2, guys. You're gonna take it nice tonight. Number 2, if you unhealthy and weak, and when I say unhealthy and weak, I mean sickly. If you one of these sickly looking dudes, like you remember when we did the video where the world class simp, where the dude that's in the box, when he was outside and he had the grass and he had all that hay stuck in his beard and shit, and he was just looking all sickly and shit. You know what I mean? Unhealthy men are beta males. You know, you ever watch National Geographic, right? You never seen the lion with the big mane looking all weakly, right? You never seen him running around there looking all weakly. Like the leader of the pack never look all weakly. The sitting duck is the one that normally look weakly, right? The one that's fitting to get kicked out of the whole pride. You know what I mean? The wounded lion is normally the one that look unhealthy and weak. And it's the same in life, bro. It's the same in life. A lot of you can't attract healthy women because you don't look healthy yourself, sir. Tell you right now, bro, you're approaching these women and you look crazy. You look unhealthy, bro. You look like you don't drink water, look like you don't eat good. You know what I mean? You are what you eat, bro. You are what you put into your system. And that go for food and information. A lot of y'all niggas is sickly, bro. A lot of y'all niggas walk around here and the bitch know you took information from your mama. You took in a bunch of garbage, fast food. Cause taking in any advice, relationship advice from your mama is like taking in fast food, eating fast food, the shit garbage, the shit junk. And these females identify that. And they love them dudes that take in that fast food from their mama. Cause that'll put you in this box. That means you red pill resistant. Cause your mama ain't gonna teach you about the red pill. Cause the red pill goes against her beliefs. You know what I mean? Remember, the devil got the women believing in feminism. That's the opposite of what we fight for. That's the opposite. You know what I mean? Number 3, if you still running around here being an abusive dude, if you running around here being an abusive and a control freak, something wrong with you. And sir, you need to go fix that. Remember, that's your responsibility, bro. Your mama might have made you abusive, your father might have made you abusive, but it's your responsibility to get rid of that. Remember, the people that did these things to you and that created you and filled your Holy Spirit with the things you believe in, they ain't coming to take it back because it's false. They never gonna come and take it back from you so that you could go on and live life with some right shit. That's your job. That's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to pour into you and get to some new information so you could throw away the old information. You know what I mean? Remember, we wasn't born in this world. I mean, we didn't have a choice to come into this world. You know what I mean? So that born date and that end date, we don't control. But the dash in the middle is all us, baby. The dash in the middle is all us. Remember, poverty is 50% circumstance. That's the shit our parents, the generational curse our parents blessed us with. And then the other half of poverty is accepting those circumstances. That's on us. So if we accept that, then we just as stupid as the people that placed that on us. All right? This is why you're not a victim. Because we all get choices, decisions, and then there's consequences. All right? But again, if you running around here being an abusive, controlling man, you're a fool and you need to go fix that, bro. Because you can't beat love into nobody. And the only person you can truly control is you. You know what I mean? The only person you can control is yourself. And by controlling yourself, you can control a lot of your environment. You know that? Your mama should have taught you that. She didn't teach you that. She just taught you how to clean a whole house and cook something for your little dirty brother. But I'm going to teach you some things, world class. I'm going to teach you some things. Number 4, guys. Now, this is real. This is real, guys. Because beta males is not a father to their child, bro. And I'm not talking about being an absent dad. I'm not talking about being an absent dad. I'm talking to you niggas that sit up in the house, up under the bitch, and she running things, and you just sit there and approve shit, and you sit there and just let shit slide and let shit go because you trying to keep the peace. Boy, is you stupid? Do you want your children to hate you, bro? Your children want to see a masculine father figure in their house. Your children want to see somebody Alright, yeah, I'm back. I'm back, yo. Of course, only OK Izzy hit me while I'm live, you know what I mean? Only OK Izzy called me while I'm on live, you know what I mean? Alright, but where we left off at, word. And I'm not talking about the dads that's just absent fathers because you want your peace. You chose your peace over manipulation. I'm talking about you fathers that sit up in the crib and you cater to this feminism bullshit, bro. For some coochie, for in-home coochie. That's who I'm talking about. Your kids is gonna hate you. Your kids want to see the challenge. They want to see two different sides, two different answers. They want to see the moms solve a problem this way, and they want to see the dad solve a problem that way. You know what I mean? They need to see that. They don't want to see the mother way all the time while you still got another parent in the household. You got two fucking parents in the household, but everything is going this way. Everything is going in the feminine direction. It's just as good as having no masculine energy in the household. You know what I mean? And you red pill resistant niggas, y'all is like that, yo. I'm starting to notice a pattern with you girl dads. You girl dads are some real fuck ass niggas, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now, bro. You girl dads are some real fuck ass niggas. It's not enough for y'all teaching y'all daughters that y'all are the only ones responsible for doing things for them without looking for anything in return. You know what I mean? We need y'all dads. We need y'all dads that's in this box. Y'all dads of girls that's in this box. You plantation niggas. We gonna need you plantation niggas to raise your daughter right. We get it that you living your best life. You living your fantasy with your black queen. But please raise your kid right, bro. Cause your kid gonna get around my kid and get swindled. Gonna get swindled. My kid gonna have your kid buying all types of stupid shit, bro, with your money. So I advise y'all to please raise your kids right. You know what I mean? Be a dad. You know what I mean? Be a dad. Don't just be a sperm donor. Don't just be a cuddle buddy, bro. Be a father. Don't just be going with the program. Don't be telling your kid do whatever she say if it don't make sense. Be a father. Beta males, they wouldn't understand, bro. They just don't understand. You know what I mean? But they have the fairy tale fantasy of being the dad that their father wasn't ever, right? But then they do it all wrong because remember, at the end of the day, we never saw a dad. So how the fuck can you be the dad that your father wasn't when you don't have no foundation to begin with? And this is what I mean, guys. Pour into yourself. Learn yourself. Learn these things about you. Because the women will learn them and they'll use you. You know what I mean? The woman will learn these things about you and use the shit out you, fool. Get up out that box, man. Get up off that plantation, bro. You know what I mean? It's a free world, bro. It's a free world. Number 5, guys. Low IQ, EQ, and no personality, guys. Y'all see it all the time. Up and down YouTube. Bunch of panels with a bunch of no personality having ass niggas. Niggas can't tell a joke right. Niggas can't even act tough right. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas can't even act tough right. They can't even play Tupac right. They not a comedian, you know what I mean? Because they're not funny at all. Real corny. Low IQ niggas, bro. All they got is a bunch of government Satan Zaddy diplomas, bro. I mean, and these be the first niggas to talk about this red pill shit, but then they cling to this government Satan Zaddy shit, right? Nigga, you got to pick a struggle, bro. Either you gonna be red pill and know that school was an indoctrination to your character and played with your whole intelligence, or you not red pill and you blue pill and you really thinking because you did something in government Zaddy building that you's better than everybody else. So y'all gonna have to stop playing with me now. Cause y'all know what I master in. We master in EI. We master in emotional intelligence, because if you can control how you think, you can control how you act, you can control how you feel, you can control your life. You know what I mean? If you can't control it, you can't keep it. Remember that. Remember that. Look how happy this nigga look with a bunch of baby mamas running down his neck, though. Look at this nigga, yo. And this is their fantasy, guys. This is these guys. These type of guys don't ever get this life. You know what I mean? Remember, they sit there and live vicariously through other niggas' lives. You know what I mean? So when we pinch this nigga in the chair right here, when we pinch him and he wake up, ain't gonna be no bitches around him. This is his life. He wish he could have this. But do you see the shit these niggas be dreaming of, though? Who the fuck would want 6 ugly baby mothers and an ugly little baby right there to wake up to every fucking day, bro? And these would be the niggas that ask me, what did I do for my community? What do I do for the community, bro? You gotta watch these niggas, man. These slick mouth niggas, man. I can't stand them, bro. Number 6, bro. If you got any type of laziness, unmotivated, and if you a burden to others, like this nigga sitting in the chair, because this nigga a burden. He a burden to a lot of these channels, you know? Because this nigga, if you notice, right, go to his community tab. He shared more people's channel than people ever shared his channel. Like, and he kind of make the people's channel that he shared, he make them lose credibility. Like, you stop watching their channel just because he shared it in his community tab. So you know it's trash, because anything that float his boat is garbage. T-rash. You know what I mean? Hashtag that. T-rash. If it float this stale-minded, stagnant thinking brain, it's trash. Best believe it. You know what I mean? But guys, you got to get your motivation up. You got to get self-motivated. You can't be lazy. At the end of the day, guys, God sent us down here to work. He sent us down here to bust our ass, which that's why he created us. Remember, we ain't doing nothing other than what we was created for, bruh. He created us to tend the garden. All right, the bitch ate the apple. We let her eat the apple. We had to get punished for that. He sent us down here to do what he created us to do, which is work. Let's work, bro. Fuck is we ducking work for, bro? Get rid of the modern woman vibe, bro. Stop trying to make shit easy. It's supposed to hurt. It's gonna be hard. All right? Pause. For you emotional trickled niggas, you niggas that get excited over shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm a New Yorker. I get it. Number 7. These niggas is the most unlucky and can't catch a break niggas you will ever meet. A Helluva Son always got a sad sob story like his Helluva mother, bro. These niggas is always sickly. These be the niggas in the hospital bed taking selfies and taking videos, and laid up in the hospital. They want all of the sympathy and all of the attention that they don't get just being who they are, because they are blah. They are T-rash. Hashtag that. Because they have not done no work. Have not done no work on themselves. They have not got to no new knowledge since they left whatever grade they dropped out in, and that's that. Remember, niggas, we live in a society where you finish school, and when you finish school, as soon as you finish, you take your I'm a grown up. You take your grown up award, and I'm a grown up. You think that's a fucking certificate to stop learning just because you finished school? No, learning is ever growing. You always gotta learn. You always gotta learn. You gotta learn every day. But you know what I mean, these people just feel they was put here to be poor. They just feel that poor is their destiny. And if you notice, because they take on that mindset and that belief, that's the results they get in life. These are the people that live that up and down roller coaster life. They just, one minute they good, next minute they unhappy because they ain't lucky. They ain't get it. You know what I mean? They can't catch a break. They take 10 steps forward, then they take 37 steps back. That's those people, bro. Gotta pour into their self more. Got to get right. Got to get to the new knowledge. That old stagnant knowledge is what's pulling you back. Your knowledge is from back in the days, right? So the result's going to put you back in the days, nigga. You can't get ahead with back knowledge. It ain't going to work. You know what I mean? You need ahead of the game knowledge, bro. You need advanced placement classes, bro. You don't need old American history class, bro. All right? We on number 7, guys. If you have any of these traits up until this point, then you already know what you need to work on. Some of you might have all 7. And it's okay if you have all 7. Just own it and start working on it, bro. You need to put in more work than others, but it's okay. Because remember, we all got our own mountain to climb with a championship ring on our own mountain. Just because I have climbed my mountain, got my ring, ran down, climbed it again, and I'm just going down and I'm just playing that. Now I'm in it for shits and giggles. Just because I'm in it for shits and giggles do not mean I'm disturbing you. That do not mean I am better than you or you're a loser. My victory is not your defeat. Remember, erase that. Erase that. You know what I mean? Back in the days when resources were scarce, you might could take that approach. But stop listening to your grandmother, yo. We not back in 1960 anymore. They making new pies every day. Every day a new pie get made, bro. So it's always a slice. Shit, it's a whole pie if you want to take a pie. It's enough. It's enough. Number 8, guys. If you running around here being envious and then dishonest, you already know you're a devil. You are like your father, the devil, bro. There's no truth in you. We already know what caused the fall of the devil. We already know what caused the fall of Lucifer. Being too prideful, being too egotistical, and those two things are the seed that spawns this envious and this dishonesty shit. Because once you're jealous, you'll do anything, bro. Once you're egotistical, you'll do anything to stroke your own ego. You know what I mean? And a prideful nigga gets too foolish prideful. You know what I mean? Then you feel you got to be right all the fucking time. You know what I mean? You start to sever relationships with good people, with people that can better your life. You get what I'm saying? And that go back to that crab in a barrel mentality. That go back to that looking over at what's in another nigga plate, not worrying about what's in your plate, what's in front of your plate. They don't teach niggas how to look over and see if the person got enough. They teach niggas to look over and see what the person got that they don't got. When it ain't much of a difference. The person in your neighborhood, if they in your neighborhood, can only be doing 10% better than you, or else they would not even be in your fucking neighborhood. So let's stop the cap. Number 9, guys. If you're a dude that just find yourself always surrounded by low value men, then you already know what time it is, bro. You already know it's the staple over here. We know that your environment creates your character, bro. You know what I mean? So you are the sum of the 5 people you chill with the most. All right? So if all 4 of your friends are beta males and they're content with being beta males, guess what you are, sir? You are a content beta male, bro. This is why you need to get around people that are doing better than you. But the dude in the chair, he think he the best thing since sliced bread. Beta males, they trap themselves in a delusion because when things get too hard for them, they just forget about it and act like if it don't exist and create their own narrative on what floats their boat and what can cater and stroke their own feelings. Quite the magician these guys is. You know what I mean? I hope none of my good brothers are playing with their own intelligence, bro. Because that's all you playing with. When you surround yourself by low value men, so that you can appear to be the smartest one smoking. That's all you do. You know what I mean? Remember, if you're not growing, you slowly dying. And staying around people that you're better than is going to leave you stagnant. Remember, stagnant water turns stale. You know what I mean? We know what shit happen. Mosquitoes and all types of shit happen to stale water. You know what I mean? Number 10. Look at this nigga, bro. You can go to his channel right now, bro. It's just still looking like last year. His shit look like last year. These niggas never invest in themselves, bro. They will invest in a raggedy female before they invest in themselves. I bet you he done invested in so many raggedy bitches in this year 2023, way more than he invested in himself, bro. You gotta remember, these dudes come from Helluva mothers who teach them how to invest in her. So these guys don't get the practice on investing in them. Remember, it's honor thy mother and our father. That's how they tell it. We know it's not written like that, but that's how they tell it. So that's what they honor. So they never get to honor themselves. So this is why men run around here looking for success to be given to them instead of realizing, yo, you got to get up and you got to earn that. This is why men run around looking for women to love them. Yo, listen, all those things that you want, sir, you got to earn those. You got to create those, I should say, not earn. You got to create those things. Happiness, you got to create that. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing gonna be given to you, sir. You got to invest. You see? But you plantation niggas, you niggas are gamble. You don't know the difference between gambling and investing. You will gamble to try to win money instead of invest to try to earn money. Yo, y'all some dumb niggas, bro. I tell you, bro. 11, guys. Stuck in the same place that he started. I ain't even got to touch on this. You can see whenever, you can tell a beta male, right? Whenever a nigga run out of smoke, run out of options, and then go back and regurgitate some old shit that wasn't working for him then, and he relaunch it now, that nigga's still in the same place, bro. He ain't learned nothing new. He ain't progressed. He ain't getting no new results. And that's because he ain't taking no new information. Do you see how that works? If you don't take in any new information, you ain't gonna get no new results, bro. That's crazy. That's insanity, bro. How does that work? How does that work? You know what I mean? Holla at me. You know what I mean? In the same spot. And that go back to what we said when we talked about that stagnant comment, that stagnant water comment right there. Same spot. He gonna be there next year. 2025 will be pulling up, and he gonna be in the same spot, same predicament, scared to take risks, programmed. Number 12, guys, blaming others beyond entitled, guys. Now we seen how he get down. We seen this guy blame everything. We seen him. Beta males is just like modern women. They're not accountable. They do not want to be accountable for their actions. Remember, we know that this is true. Adam blamed Eve. Instead of owning up to letting her eat the apple and eating it with her, he threw her under the bus, bro. She owned up to it. She was more accountable, as she should, but she was more accountable than Adam. So we know that these beta males, they'll blame something on, they'll blame others. These niggas is entitled. I told you, they feel that success should be given to them. You know what I mean? Their mama gave them everything. So the world should give them everything, because the mama is their world. So, you know what I mean? "13, beta males choose to escape reality And that is in many forms, guys, so don't let it go over your head. Beta males are escape reality in drinking. Beta males escape reality in smoking. Beta males escape reality in this social media shit. Yes, this YouTube shit is a way for beta males to escape the reality. Because when they go into real life, all the confidence and all that shit, all the accolades that they could pump their little avatar up, their little profile pic, you know what I mean? Their little internet profile, nobody could fact check those. You know what I mean? So this is why they come to social media and be all trollish. They be all tough guy. They get all tough guy. You know what I mean? Because they know it's no repercussions for their act on social media. So they use social media as a way to escape. It's one of the biggest tools used to escape. And what's sad about it, it has become the world's most dangerous unrestricted drug too, because little kids could swing by and pull a little piece of social media crack rock out of the cabinet and keep on moving, and ain't nobody checking for them. And we know social media has been crucial, has been damaging to the minds, bro. You know what I mean? Social media has been damaging to the minds, bro. But those are all forms of ways beta males choose to escape reality. Guys, you gotta face reality. Don't try to escape it. Face it. Own up to it. Get comfortable with reality. Get comfortable living in your reality so you ain't gotta run from it all of the time, bro. Number 14, we see this a lot, especially in these spaces. You angry at the world niggas, man. Y'all niggas need to cut it out, bro. Y'all need to cut it out, man. That's not good to keep walking around here like that, man. I tell y'all that it's not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for your heart. You know what I mean? Gotta remember, beta male men create chaos in the world. Alphas and sigmas, we create order in the world. Remember that, guys. I'm gonna repeat that for you, guys. Beta males and low value men create chaos in the world. Sigmas and alphas create order. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gotta give you attention. You got to earn that. You got to create that. You got to add value to the world, you see? Because you'll look at the attention someone's getting, you know what I mean? And that's their success. But you'll skip over looking at the process and what they had to do to get that attention. See, if you knew what they had to do to get that attention, you wouldn't even want that attention, because the cost of entry is criticism, and that's something you're scared of. So that's why you wouldn't even want that attention, because with that attention comes criticism. People gonna talk about you. See, and that be beta male's biggest fear, because they always worried about what the next person gonna say about them. So then these guys conform with the angry people of the world, because the only people going to talk about you is haters, people that are angry already. You see how that works, guys? Let's connect the dots. So now you'll have somebody who wasn't angry. Hold up. You'll have somebody who wasn't a natural angry spirit conforming to fit in for acceptance with the angry spirits, the niggas that really is angry. They have all the reasons to be angry. You know what I mean? These niggas done jumped on the horse without reading how to ride the horse so many times, and they just don't realize, bro, read the instructions first. Maybe you'll win this next time you jump on the horse, but they ain't get that. They won't even think of that, you know what I mean? But in any event, you see how that worked? And then once you're around this negative energy all of the time, you will become it, bro. This is why I tell y'all stay away from the negative modern women, because them negative modern women will turn you into a motherfucking monster. You know what I mean? They'll turn you into a monster. All they could do is bring out the bad traits that I teach you how to get rid of. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, you want to unharden your heart. Always remember that. I don't care, bro. God told us you could go away and lick your wounds, and yeah, you could be bitter, but come back. He did not say you could stay bitter, bro, and stay with the hardened heart. Because that's a sin. That's wrath. That's wrath, guys. You don't want that beef. You don't want that smoke. Let me say that. You don't want that smoke, so let that go. Let that go. You know what I mean? And last but not least, guys, little to no masculinity. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga, man. This nigga look masculine to you, bro? Look like a clown, right? You see how these plantation fools think? They think that all that jewelry, they think that designer, you know what I mean? They think going with the ways of the world adds value to them. Wrong, bro. That adds no value to you, sir. It adds no value to you, bro. Now, in the beginning of this live, I played a clip, all right? And we gonna get back into that clip real quick. Because this is a perfect example of a Helluva Son and how they are made and how they are raised. And the mother, a hell of a mother, guys. I want y'all to pay attention. She says some things, you know what I mean, in this video that I need y'all to pay attention to. And this is why these boys is Helluva. Running around here, sweet as I don't know what. Just pay attention.
Grown ass men sitting around, no goals, no aspirations, nothing. So my supposed to be is not answering his phone. Why? I don't know. I didn't call him about 20, 30 times because.
All right. So now, do you see why I put that boy in the box? Do you see why I say plantation niggas, Helluva Sons, are those dudes that's in the box that women are wanting to buy? Women are buying these off the shelf because they're fully programmed to serving women. Did you not hear what this Helluva mother said? She's talking about her son now. This is not her man she's talking about. This is her son she's talking about. You know what I mean? So let's please keep that in mind.
Grown ass men sitting around, no goals, no aspirations, nothing.
You taught
so
him that.
my supposed to be is not answering his phone. Why? I don't know. I didn't call him about 20, 30 times because I am on my period, on my break. And guess what I'm doing, y'all? Guess what I'm doing? I'm heading to my house. I had to get my friend to pick me up. Again, on my break, I had to get my friend, which I have a car that he has access to 24/7, which is no reason why he could not bring me the pads himself. I swear to God, if this is in the house with a, I'm going to flash. He going to see a side of me that I've been trying to hold back. I've been trying not to let this side of me out for a long time. I'm sorry, friend, that you even had to go through this. Girl. Go, this me right here. This me. I'm sorry. Again, y'all, I don't know if I'm wrong or not. I really hope I'm wrong. This is my street right here.
You wrong, sis, and you need to get you a man. You need to get you a man, sis. Fuck you talking about? You putting all that pressure on your son. This is why these dudes go out there and they look for that woman. They look for that woman that do everything, that know how to throw the whole house on their back. This is why these dudes feel it's okay to move in with a bitch, and they don't see the logic in just getting your own house, so the chick don't have to do you how she want to do you when she get tired of you. They don't see the logic of that because they had one of these old strong neck mothers, you know what I mean? Soften them up, emasculating them, getting them nice and ready to go in the box. You know what I mean?
I really hope I'm wrong. Because if he in the house with it, I swear, girl, if you wait, this my house. There's a car in my driveway. Who the is this? Who is this? I knew it. I knew there was a reason. This mother. Thank you, friend. Thank you. God damn it, this mother. The shit. The shit. Who the car is this? Who the car is this? In my damn house. You can't answer the phone. We got this. Door would be locked. I swear, better not.
You can tell she spoiled him. There's a couple of cars in there. Look like he collect cars. Just got a call from the lot. You know what I mean? That he working on and all of that, yo. Now she, you know, you spoil him. That's how you get him to hate the dad. You know what I mean? That's how you build up your points. How you call it? Single mothers, y'all get y'all little points added on y'all side. You know, when you create the little competition, the who is better and who's right and who's wrong and shit. So you give them all the shit that they want, and then they sit there and side with you.
I'm just tired of this shit. Sorry.
Ain't it funny how the first thing she thought of was is a bitch. It's a bitch. It's a bitch. It's a bitch. Sis, every female don't get down like you. Sis, you might have been one of them bitches hiding in the nigga closet and shit when his moms came home and shit. But every sis don't get down like you, sis. But it's funny when we call it out, right? Is oh, you bashing women. But she dang had it fixed in her mind that it was a whole bitch that she was gonna have to come in and curse out, right? Or no, she was gonna come in and mentor, right? Because women don't bash women, right? Women don't bash women. Fuck out of here.
Where your phone? I called you about 20, 30 times. My period came down. I had to get a ride to my house. You got my call, and you could have did it. You could have came and brought me some pads.
How was I supposed to know that was?
It's called check your phone.
Yo, how about you be more?
Yeah.
How about you be more of a responsible woman? Now, this is not even about being a mother. This is about your womanhood and your femininity, man. How about you be more of a woman? You know what I mean? That's some shit you got to take care of. You see, you see, this ties into when I tell you, these bitches has been programmed to think a man, it don't even matter, including their son, is supposed to be responsible for their coochie, bro. So I'm not lying when I tell you these bitches are programmed to thinking men are responsible for their private part, bro.
Yeah. I need pads.
You out, ain't you?
Watch this. Watch this. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Watch this. They call it 20, 30 times. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. What you see?
So now you goes, gets tampons, women's napkins, and throws it at him. What's good is that gonna do, man? Why throw it at him, man?
You say, I'm out of pads. That's what he said. You would know that if you would have answered your phone and I could have guided you in the right direction. Instead, you want to be sitting here playing Madden 2K with your homeboys. Grown ass men sitting around, no goals, no aspirations, nothing. Right?
You know, I don't.
What do you do?
Sis, where's the man in your life? That's where these kids, that's where boys, right? Sis, hold on. Message. Boys learn from men. Boys need to have men around them in order to learn the things you're expecting him to know. All right? These kids don't know if you don't teach them. Just because the state awards you custody of them don't mean you're teaching them anything if you don't have a masculine leader. If you are unable to attract a masculine leader, then you fail as a woman because of that reason right there. Especially if you're a woman, call yourself raising kids and making babies. Right? Those are just facts. I don't care. You can jump in my comment section, ladies, because I see we got a lot of drop-offs. So that means we must have had some sisters with their popcorn to hear me serve the men. And we've served the men, and we're still serving the men. But now we have touched on where these beta males get this feminine energy from. And now you see the truth come out, and we get the ladies just drop off now. The truth can only be right about the man. The truth can't be right about the females who raise those men.
Don't answer that. What do you do? And whose car is that?
What time is you on?
Whose car is it?
That's this man girl car. Like, what type of time
Oh,
you on?
birds of a feather flock together, right? Right? Your girl just let you take her call all day. I bet you ain't answer her calls either, huh? Yeah. And what is this shit? Y'all got what you was smoking weed? What a weed at? Cause I know God does when I see that shit. You smoking weed in my house? What are you gambling? Gambling, I know you ain't spent money on snacks because this the baby snacks right here. This shit right here, the baby snacks all on his lap.
Man,
Ain't even say the baby no, ain't say the baby a snack.
You act like we can't go buy no more snacks.
Yeah, we could, but we.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. That ain't no motherfucking son. That's her man?
Probably are not, right? Because you probably gonna be sleeping by the time I came home from work, right? Not because you've been smoking weed and drinking Hennessy, daddy. Been drinking Hennessy with his no good ass friends who ain't got no life. Don't you have aspirations? Don't you want to do something? Huh? Doctor, lawyer, something? No. Just the hood. What you mean, man? This shit. I'm about to plug this shit. Man, I'm gonna throw this shit out. I'm tired of you. It's trifling. It's dirty in here. I'm on my period. And my man couldn't come bring me my pants.
How classy that is. You just out here like yelling.
Oh, classy. You think I give a classy right now? Look at my house. My house look classy. It probably would if you would do something. Maybe you can help him. Maybe you.
Now, fellas, I don't grant it that this is a masculine female already, but do you see how these lights, dumb niggas, these feminine males, got her extra masculine, right? Because none of them took the awareness, the emotional awareness, like, and this come from back in the days. Remember back in the days, guys? We went over this before, bro. Some niggas just never had the emotional intelligence ever, bro. This is some shit that you can get naturally. Naturally, some of us got it and some of us don't. When moms came home, bro, and you heard her stepping in the house all hard-footed and shit, it didn't matter if you was playing the game or playing wrestling with your little brother. You motherfuckers knew when Mom Dukes came in that house and it was time to clean up. When Mom Dukes started cleaning up, Marvin Gaye get put on and shit, you know, let me get the fuck up. Let me start moving shit. Let me start putting shit up. Let me start fixing my shit at least. I ain't got to go out there in the living room and bother her. But let me just fix my room up. So when this crazy dumb bitch walk past this room, and I mean no disrespect to my mama, I love my mama to death. I'm just giving you a figure of speech, guys. So bear with me. Don't distract from the message. But when she come past this room and peek in, my shit gonna be as spotless as her shit doing out there. And she gonna leave me alone, bro. So you guys don't understand that. Y'all didn't get it back then. And look. You sit down there, you got to wait till she come unplugging shit, disrespecting you, disrespecting your company, bro. You're in the bitch house, beta males. You got to be more proactive and not so much reactional, sirs. You got to get up, bro. You got to peep game. Peep the room, B. Damn.
You can help him, friends. Yeah, instead of helping him eat up all the baby snacks. Yeah, gone. That's what you shouldn't have even been here. You should be at work.
The girl turned off the game. What you mean? We wasn't even finished the game. Man, we gotta run that back. Say, what you think, bro? We gotta run that business. Skip out. Alright.
Oh, you serious?
Look, I'm about to string this up right quick, and I'm gonna come meet y'all around there, bro. Cause she tripping.
You gonna meet them around there? That's what you about to do.
What you want me to do?
That's what you about to do. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm really about tired of you. This what you do every day? This what y'all do all day? And you just clean that shit up before I get home so I don't notice that this the shit you do? It smells like weed in here.
You said you got your pads all over. You said it's your period and shit.
You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead with your friends. Go do that. You right. Where you going with them keys though?
What you mean?
Where you going with the keys though? Run me them keys. Run me the keys.
No.
Thank you. And where my house keys?
I lost it, man.
Oh, you lost it. Well, guess what? The locks will be changed when you get back. And I'm going to have all of your stuff right here for you. Yeah, have fun with the 2K. Yeah, all right. I'm tired. Shouldn't have to deal with this.
She lying. She ain't tired. She ain't tired at all. These women love Helluva Sons, bro. These women love dealing with these jack-in-the-box dudes, bro. So don't believe the hype. And guys, don't put yourself in the box just because you hear me saying modern women love these niggas. You don't go loving modern women because a lot of y'all niggas are dumbing down. I see y'all. A lot of y'all niggas is dumbing down because you know that modern women love this pooky, stupid energy. So you niggas are dumb yourself down just to get liked and get accepted by modern women. I've seen some of you smart red pill niggas knock down your fellow brother in the brotherhood for the attention and the acceptance of a modern black bitch, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, black women? What's wrong with you voting for Barack Obama? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. That's all I got for the night, though. But I will drop the link. If anybody want to come on, share their thoughts, you already know. We'll do that. You know what I mean? I'll throw Love Dorsey on while I wait for you guys. You know what I mean? I ain't in no rush. Love, take it away. Let me drop this link. Guys, stay on topic.
Right? Like, to a lot of y'all dudes, like, I feel like, and this is merely my opinion right now at this point in the live, from like all the different guys I talked to, all the different one-on-ones I done did with a lot of y'all are settling, right? I'm gonna tell you some real shit, right? And I know the females like, oh, look at them. She finna tell the niggas they settling for us. Like, why would she say that? Shut up, bitch. I told you you ain't supposed to be on because I'm talking to the niggas. But anyway, I feel like a lot of y'all dudes is settling because you don't take the time to do work on self first. What I mean by that is you don't get in your own, like,
here's the type of man I know that I am. Like, you don't like find your way first. And what I mean by find your way, because a lot of men like the woman they end up settling down with play the role in what type of man they are. But a lot of y'all don't even know you a man at first. And I know that could sound kind of weird, but what I mean by that is like, y'all don't actually do the work to build y'all self to a state where you're even like worthy of trying to mix your life with a woman. Meaning like y'all be out here without y'all basics together and you try to get with these females. And of course, all they gonna do is tear into your ego based on what society is conditioning them to believe that a man is supposed to already have together before he mixes with a woman. And then if you say this to them, a lot of them, they aren't in control of self or disciplined enough to allow you to go, you know, get your shit together. They want to have you like, well, we can do it. I can help you work on you and I can help you. They do all this extra shit that ends up bruising your ego. This is why most of y'all, when you do become successful, the one that's with you or the one that was with you when you was trying to build yourself up. And I'm not talking about the whole, you know, I have this amount of money and my wife helped me grow my company or my girlfriend helped me grow my... No, I'm talking about y'all be legitimately lost on what y'all want to do with y'all life, y'all self-esteem, certain things like as far as your basics, like I say, having adequate transportation, having a stable place to stay, covering your responsibilities, make sure you feeding and clothing yourself on a stable, consistent basis first before you go mix your life with a woman. Y'all don't do this. Y'all be letting women convince y'all to mix your life with theirs when you don't have this stuff together, right? And you know what happens when you mix your life with a woman, like, and you don't have this stuff together. She ends up putting her wants onto you to the point where it's like a bitch damn near want you to forget about yours. And y'all know how females be. Oh, I ain't trying to change you the whole time they're trying to change you. I don't want you to be something you're not. The whole time they can see that you're something, that they want you to be something that you're not, but they still keep pushing. Like, whole time they make it seem like, but you know, they don't fucking know no better. And then, of course, you mix your life and a bitch pressure your ass into monogamy or use pussy or all these additional tools that females have to, like, basically manipulate the situation to go in their favor. Like, a lot of y'all really, as a man, need to, and you need to teach your sons this as well, get your shit together first before you actually start. Remember I said, with getting pussy comes great responsibility, right? It's a lot of stuff y'all need to get in order before you actually go out and try to mix your life with another individual. Do y'all understand what I'm explaining? Like, this is some G-ass shit. I'm telling y'all, like, some real shit that a bitch ain't gonna tell you because, of course, she trying to keep up with this whole concept that she got a man because, of course, with women, it's, like, seen as a failure if your ass can't duplicate the relationship goals that you seen on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, these fucking movies and reality shows, right? So let me explain something to y'all. A lot of y'all don't realize, like, I didn't work on self. I didn't put enough effort in, you know, to me as a man. I don't know how to lead. I don't actually have a stable datum within me to where my energy and my aura has peace. Like, y'all got to start reading more. You got to start getting in tune with books that help you, like, just as a man, get, like, involved with self. Y'all be overly involved in these situations with women. It bring children into play. You start, like, you know what I'm saying? Feeling like you can't breathe or have room to breathe or lead, but you don't know how to because you don't actually know how to lead yourself. You haven't set up boundaries for yourself. You have exactly. They be in cruise control where you're just going. And half the time a bitch is in your ear and she's manipulating the direction you're going. You haven't put any thought into what you want as a man. And a lot of y'all, you mix your lives with these females. You try to, like, figure out what you want out of life while you're with her. And then, of course, when you come out and say what direction you want to go, if it don't match where she's going to make it seem like you a villain. Because, you know, it's always poor me. As the female, I'm a victim of this nigga. Love, he keep doing this to me. I don't know why he trying me like this. I gave him everything. I helped him with this. And you already know, help from a female when you on your way trying to build your basics, they're gonna little boy you. Meaning they're gonna bring the shit back up to where you're gonna be deaded to them. You ever seen a bitch, like, try to be there for you in your, like, survival season or a season when you ain't have your shit together? If you don't fuck with them when you get your shit together, oh, nigga, you's the worst nigga in the world, nigga. I roll with you through it.
Look at Joe Smith, guys. Joe Smith will be considered in a survival season, one of his survival seasons. You see how his so-called woman held him down? Remember, guys, your survival season starts the clock on their ability to endure long periods of hardship. We know female nature not designed for that. Female nature finna use the hypergamy for the offspring of for their offspring. For the guaranteed ensurement of their offspring, they finna use hypergamy, guys. I don't give a fuck how nice, how cool, how submissive she is. That's female nature 101.
With prison be a bitch, and wait a minute, like you ain't gonna pick me? Like you really gonna get your shit together and not, oh, you the devil, and they gonna tell everybody, they gonna tell online, they gonna tell your mama and them, they gonna tell the kids that your ass ain't shit. You hear me? A lot of y'all gotta untuck your nuts, man. Do the work on self. Like, do the work first. Y'all gotta stop looking for these females to help guide your basics, your understanding of your basics. When I say the basics, and I'm gonna keep saying this shit to the day I die, transportation, clothing yourself, a place to live, feeding yourself, bringing in income stably for yourself. I don't give a fuck if you selling dick, giving blood, whatever. You have to be able to have these things together on your own. It's too many of you niggas nowadays, you look for females to help you with your basics, then you can't understand. Like, you are fucking up the dynamic of submission because you're not leading, bro. Y'all get with these females, you lay up in their houses, you allow them to tell you what to do, you allow them to steer the direction of your life. And then as you grow as a man and you really start to live in yourself, like you really start to become the man that you supposed to be, and you realize half the shit she got us doing, I ain't really want to do, but you really can't fault her because your ass ain't know what we was doing back then. Like, if you don't have a plan for yourself, the way this world works, another motherfucker will come in and plan for you. You know, I tell.
And that's a fact, guys. Understand. That shit only worked for your mama, bro. That laying up in a female house, that only worked for your mama. That shit ain't gonna work for nobody else, bro. So if you want to switch that whole dynamic, have your own shit, bro. Have your own shit, straight up. And in order to have your own shit, that means you might have to pull your ticket out the hat from the dating ring. Pull your ticket back for a little while. Get into a relationship with yourself, so that you can get all 4 of those basics covered. Once you get all 4 of those basics covered, then jump back into the dating pool and see how it treats you. But as long as you don't have your 4 basics covered, you gonna bag a bitch that ain't got her basics covered. You're not going to bag a full, remember, it's 2024 now, for real. We want the whole female. And you're not gonna bag a whole female if you not whole. I don't give a fuck what movie you saw. I don't give a fuck what channel you went to and you love and they told you other. If you not a complete nigga, if you don't make yourself an Ephesian 5 man, you's going to bag you a modern woman. Straight like that, bro. I ain't got time to play with you, bro. You know what I mean?
Tell y'all, success is just preparation meeting opportunity. The opportunity be there every day, but you niggas don't be prepared for a fuck thing. So what a bitch come along and do? They come in and tell your ass what you should prepare for and push you in the direction they want you to go. That's why a lot of y'all double back to a lot of exes and you settle. That's why a lot of y'all with females, you ain't really like filled up with love and like, you know what I'm saying, that like pride about this bitch. You just with her because of course you never actually prepared yourself for like your future. So of course when y'all do break up, because you know you actually don't want to be with her, you can't really get shit accomplished because you never took time to work on yourself as a man and learn how to develop a plan based on the type of person you are. So you spin your wheels, fuck with different females. You don't really got no guidance like to know like what type of work you supposed to be doing. So you end up doubling back with the bitch that was like bossing you around the whole time. Anyway, it ain't her fault. It ain't like she actually doing anything wrong to you. You allowing it. Same thing. You ain't no victim. Same thing I be telling these bitches.
That's a fact, yo. These niggas up here on this internet playing relationship cat and mouse. Motherfuckers playing relationship subs. Motherfucker, subs is for sandwiches, yo. And I don't even eat finger food, bro. So, you know what I mean? Let me be the first to remind anybody, bro. You ain't ever got to sub Mr.Goodbread. And Mr.Goodbread will always be the easiest person in your contacts to cut off. You feel me? The feeling is always mutual. You know what I mean? And I read eyes and body language and spirit. Remember that.
Y'all hear me like I'm telling y'all some real ass shit. Do the work on yourself first. That way you can attract the type of woman that you actually want. Most of you niggas is just with a bitch because you fucked her raw, nutted in her. She got a, she ended up having your baby, whether you wanted her to or rather you felt like y'all was gonna be, doing the family thing. In the end, it ain't really what you want. And you stick around. You have to because you ain't got no real plan for yourself. That's why I say you have to, because of course if you try to leave it alone, life ain't gonna go nowhere for you. And of course, females, we sit back and be like, look at him. He don't know what to do. Child, that nigga life went down after he stopped. Girl, his life ain't go down. He just doesn't know how to live in himself as a man. He don't know how to plan and prep. That's not like you was so great for him and he can't get his shit together. His shit wasn't together before he got with you because of the type of person that he was and the lack of work he did on self. They sit back and they laugh at you, and next thing you know, you start coming back. Oh, I miss you. You only miss her because you misguided, nigga. Because you didn't put in work on yourself. If you go get you right, the type of bitches you attract will match up with what the fuck you got going on, or you'll be able to pick out one that will submit and conform to what the fuck you want. No, y'all settle. And I know you hoes ain't gonna like this. Bitch, your bitch ain't like this. So I don't give a fuck.
Love, Bree. At this point, don't even worry about the hoes. Cause the hoes, they like you and they love you more than these bitch ass niggas, yo. Trust and believe that, bro. The hoes ain't gonna like you and these niggas ain't gonna like you. Cause modern women and beta males don't like the truth. And they both raised by the same hell of a bitch and punk ass nigga.
It's 2021. You didn't like me in 2020, 2019. You felt like I was for the niggas. 2018 and 2017, you said the same thing as well, bitch. So I'm sorry if you think your baby daddy might see this video and realize that he settled for your ass. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't know how to do nothing but get on here and speak this real. That's your business anyway. Shouldn't be trying to build niggas. Should be trying to build yourself up and get a nigga that actually want to be with you. I told y'all relationships is about understanding, and you supposed to be with somebody that you want to be with, not somebody you need. Too many of y'all trauma bond and play these whole build a nigga games and shit to the point where you feel like this nigga obligated to be with you because you built him into the man that he is today, but the nigga don't want you. He there because he feel like he did it to your ass. And this is why the fuck you can't really feel no real love. This is why the fuck the nigga can't really conquer you, because y'all played with each other. You played yourself and he let you play him, and great job. And now
great job. I told y'all about being in these manipulative ass relationships where you can't be your organic self. So you got to lie and you got to come all out of your natural self. Man, we got my guys. I ain't seen him in a long time. Ruben, what's going on, my guy?
What's going on, GB? Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. We hear you loud and clear, my guys.
Hey.
Welcome back, man. What you got?
Well, I actually enjoy the topic because it's pretty relatable, especially because I'm a Gen Zer. Like most of the dudes in my generation, and kind of how we've been taught is to kind of just spin our wheels and just chase the coochie and stuff. So I'm glad y'all really get into it.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you intaking the knowledge and not being triggered, because the Gen Zers, they have a problem with that. They're not used to being spoken to with this type of passion or with this level of awareness. You know what I mean? A lot of the Gen Zers is raised on delusion.
It's delusion and lack of knowledge and stuff, man. It's crazy out here, really. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I first started to hear this stuff, I used to get triggered. I'd be like, damn, like they really be talking to me like that. But when you kind of when you really think about it and sit there and be like, okay, it is factual. You having to think, okay, well, I'm doing these things and it ain't bringing me nothing, so I might as well listen and see if I can do something better. Start to listen, work on yourself, hop out the pool for a minute. Everyone be complaining, saying, oh man, the dating pool is full of piss. Then when you look at it, you're like, well, I'm in the pool too, so that means I'm pissed too. So I'm like, shit, let me go ahead and get out the pool, work on myself, clean up my act, and then come back to the pool. And if it's still pissy, I'm just be like, nah, I'm gonna go to a different pool.
Exactly. So what would you say was like that turning point and that light bulb moment for like the red pill to connect with you?
For me, it was when I got to college, because that was really the first time where it would be, okay, I'm out here, I'm trying to make something of myself, I'm trying to figure out where am I gonna go. that point, I ain't got nobody tell me what to do. I'm out here. I'm just doing what I'm doing, and I'm starting to see that the relationships ain't working out. The relationships be affecting my schoolwork and my work ethic, and I'm just like, I realize if I keep on doing this, either I ain't gonna finish or I'ma finish, but I ain't gonna have that work ethic. So I'm gonna just be stuck under the glass ceiling in the workforce. And I'm like, I don't want none of that. Because I know I can do better. I know I can do some real great stuff, but I keep allowing myself to flounder around and really just twiddle my fingers, be thinking, oh, everything's just gonna be handed to me. I ain't gonna go nowhere.
Facts. Good point. Good point. Now, before I get back to the video, because we only got a little bit left on love, I wanted to ask you, how do you keep a balance? Because you're a Gen Zer. Not a lot of Gen Zers got your mindset, but you know what I mean? Do you have any friends? Like, are you surrounded by like-minded individuals, or do you find yourself having to be more so dolo and just have to come to these platforms to get that like-minded energy?
I'll tell you what, now most folks in my generation, they on that bot shit. So that's like 90% of them. And the 10%, they're really rare to come across. But I've noticed when I come across them, we all doing our own little thing. So we might not even be in the same city, same state, but we kind of keep connected either over the internet or if we got business in a certain area and we in the area, just be like, hey, I'm over here. You want to link up? We link up, spend a couple hours, do whatever, go grab something to eat, do whatever and talk it up and chop it up. But most of the time I'm out here dolo. And I actually prefer it because I realize if I'm out here with everybody else, if I'm out here in the world, it's gonna distract me from my purpose. It's gonna distract me from my work ethic. Just meet up with folks that like-minded folks whenever we get the chance. But when we not doing that, we gotta stay on that grind.
Man, well said, man.
Now you mad at me because I'm speaking on this. I give no fucks. Told you I give no fucks. Bro, my G, go do work on self first. Get an understanding for what type of man you are before you go mix your life with a female, because she will manipulate and make you conform to what she wants if you don't know what you want. I'm not saying you got to be already rich and successful, but you got to have your basics down packed as a man so that you have a stable datum so you can even start, because you can't start to figure out what type of man you want to be and what you want out of life in survival mode. Survival mode is any type of season you living in where you don't have your basics together, meaning the basic shit you need to have under control in this motherfucking country in order to actually start thinking with what direction I want to go or what I want to do with myself. You hear me? It's hard to figure out goals and shit for the long-term future of your life when you don't know where your next meal gonna come from, when you don't know where your next dollar gonna come from necessarily, when you don't know, if I have a bad day, do I got enough cushion saved up? Like, am I gonna...
And guys, message, remember when you hear me get on here and tell you money buys peace, peace buys happiness? That's what she just explained right there in the manual form, guys. You use your money to take care of your basics. The change you have after your basics is covered, you invest, and you will never be in poverty again, in that order. Nowhere did I say you gonna have space or money to give to a bitch and cash out a bitch. That's not what I said. So don't try to stretch it that way. Don't try to remix what I said, then get mad at me when you remix the shit and don't get the same results that I get when I told you what you gotta do. Money buys peace. Peace buys your happiness. So you use your money to take care of your basics. And then the change you get from that, you invest back into you. And you will never see poverty again. Thank me later.
Gonna be put out if I argue with this bitch like tonight. Like, you gotta really have some shit that is your own, that you feel secure in, so you can start actually prepping for your success. Some of y'all, this might have went over your head. You may not have been ready for it. You might need to do a one-on-one because, you know, some of y'all dudes, your mama didn't teach you much. Like, she was fucked up and was a victim to a nigga. Your daddy was ran off, or the nigga was a pussy nigga, and he ain't, you know, understand how to stand on what he made and handle his responsibilities, so he wasn't there for you. It might not have been your mama's fault, nigga. But anyway, in your upbringing, you lack this type of data. Don't be afraid to reach out. Men need therapy too. It is okay at any point in your life as a man to, you know, start finding yourself and really, and listen. In these relationships, like, you have to get you a female that you can gently lead with. Meaning, like, these hoes got y'all aggressively trying to be leaders and then painting y'all as the villain when you put your foot down. But I'm going to tell you, you doing it wrong because, of course, you settling for a bitch that don't match up with what you want. But half of y'all have not organized what you want. You have not gotten in tune with self as a man to know what you want. So you settling for a bitch that don't match with what's going on. Bro, that's why you can't conquer her, man. You fucking her, but you ain't really conquering her.
She just mentioned a couple relationship caps that's going around right here where the bitch got a nigga forcibly trying to lead. You know what I mean? Darius Jackson and Kiki, that's an example. You got the motherfucking, what's the other one that we just went over today? The Blueface and Krishan, that's an example. But the list goes on and on and on. Cardi and Offset, that's an example. And it's sad because the society got these women programmed to thinking that they can be strong and independent, but in a relationship. Relationships are team sports, bro. Team sports.
You going up in her, but you're not really, she don't have a submissive spirit towards you. The hoe won't even keep her mouth shut at the right times. She don't know how to talk to you. She don't know how to talk to herself because she ain't want to do. You got to get you a bitch that you can encourage to have goals and things going on for themselves. Most of these females, I did so many one-on-ones, they don't really have nothing going on in their life besides they go to work, they help pay bills, they take care of the children. That's it. That's all they have going on for self. So when they meet you niggas, they make all the rest of their spare time in their life, all the rest of their brain power about you. And half the time, you don't have it all the way together. So, of course, you're going to disappoint her. Because I never...
Exactly. You heard what she just said? They do those basic things that all these other chicks do. So that don't make her unique. Because all of the chicks do that. But they also focus on you. And when I tell you, these women, especially the modern one with a lot of time on their hands, they are learning your behavioral patterns. They're learning how you do with money. They're learning your triggers. They're learning all these things about you before you learn these things about you. And that's why these relationships are ending the way you see them. And divorces. You know how many men are marrying ex-married women? Why would you do that? Why would you even play yourself? You ain't go through no divorce ever in your life and you finna marry a woman that been married before, knowing she had to have gotten divorced before too if she was married before. So now you going into this shit with a bitch who got all this information on how to get you. You got to use your head, fellas. Y'all got to be more self-aware of what you're doing out here, bro. Look at young Jeezy, bro. Boy done signed himself into some stupid shit just to thinking he was doing something. To get her to sign the prenup a day before the wedding, you go settle for some stupid shit she go and put in the prenup just so she can sign it. Come on, man.
Actually didn't work on myself as a man, and you watching me too much, bitch. You don't got enough going on for yourself, bitch. But nobody taught her this. Nobody taught you this. So y'all be in these relations and it be chaotic. Go watch my video on with getting pussy comes great responsibility. And I know you hoes gonna hate me a lot for this video because you feel like I said, your baby daddy, your boyfriend might see it and realize he's settling for your ass. Bitch, go do work on yourself so you can attract the type of man that actually sees value in you, because the nigga don't. He just there because you pressure monogamy. But you know you always say, y'all don't be pressure monogamy. You just care too much. Bye, y'all. Like, if you take it in, you take it in. If you don't, you don't. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but it's facts on this motherfucker. You hear me?
And with that said, she spit, man. With that said, we gonna go on and wrap the show on up tonight. Damn good live. You should not have no questions. You know exactly what a Helluva Son is. So we gonna move on. Next vocabulary, they gonna be on crab legs. We gonna definitely talk about these crab legs. Because modern women, that's all they do. All they do is lie and eat crab legs. And I can prove it. All right, guys? So, Rube, if you got anything you want to add before we go on and wrap this thing on up, do that now, brother.
I appreciate it. Appreciate you for having me on here. But like you said, hey, remember, women are observant, my guy. They're gonna watch you to either learn from you or to exploit the shit out you. On that note, appreciate for having me on. I'm out of here.
No doubt, man. Guys, y'all wrap up, y'all strap up, y'all drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. Remember, guys, we do this for the culture, yo. And say no to drugs, guys. Say no to drugs, bro. All right? Especially if you're in the Baltimore area. That Baltimore heroin is killing black brothers, all right? Stay away from that shit, yo. Call out any brothers in your circle that you know is doing drugs, bro. Say no to drugs, bro. We out of here, guys.